Hey class, this is Casey Shear with CIT 336. We're going to be going over my Enhancement 3 and all the fun stuff we made for that. So here we do, let me go to the main page here actually. We do have the Acme page already up and loaded with our NetBeans as well on it. Let's first go over the validation since we can do that really easy. So I'm just going to do it, so there's no fudging it. So if we go ahead and copy this for the home view and throw it into this checker, it will give us that there's no errors. Perfect, perfect. Perfect. So let's go to the login page. Here's the login page. If we do the exactly same thing, go to view source, copy it, and throw it in there. Document worked. Perfect. That's what we wanted. And let's go to the register page. Do the exactly same thing again. View source. On Chrome, it's a couple less steps, but overall, basically the same thing. I like Firefox. It works well, and a lot of the stuff I do online it supports a little bit better. Anyways, though, so yeah. It checked out, and that works as well. Perfect. So all three of those worked. I already have my CSS file pulled up. It checked that, worked that. All of those are good. Let's go back to the home page though. So we did quite a bit. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then we'll go through some of the coding. So here it is. Even though we didn't have to set it up, I don't think we did. I made it so the Acme page also did some of that stuff as well. But if we click the My Account, I'm pointing with my finger. You can't see, but down at the very bottom of there, you'll see it says localhost Acme Accounts Index Action Login. So it's pointing to it what to do and telling what to do. So when we click that, it'll do it, which has a switch. Check that, and it'll change the viewpoint for us. So here's our login page. We can put in our email and our password. You know, very fancy email password. It doesn't quite work yet, but it's set up. On this, we see that if we click the Acme, it takes us back. Also, if we click the My Accounts, it also takes us to the login page. Both of those work. And just to clarify on the home view here, if we click Acme, it takes us back, and Account takes us to login. So if we do create an account, it does the same thing as that My Accounts. It's a button versus a link though. But if we create account, we also have all the inputs. It doesn't quite work yet though. The going home still works. So if we click account, create account, has that. If we click My Account, it takes us back to login. Or we have down here, already have an account, you can go back as well. So all those are set up. So the home, the view, and the registration page, the Acme logo, and the My Account page all work. In addition to having the login page has to register, need to register, and the register page having a login page at the bottom as well. Just clarification for those people that maybe having a little bit of trouble. So let's switch over to the left side of the screen, that part of my head's covering. So here we have all the stuff. Let's make this just tiny, a little bigger so we can see. Maybe pull it over just a little bit. There we go. So we have home, view, registration, as well as the index controllers for the Acme and the accounts. So we'll just go through these. Index one has the Acme, and the accounts one has it as well. They're pretty similar, a couple minor differences just to make sure that the views sync up just right, but essentially the same thing. The home view has it so that it automatically goes to home though when it loads, while the accounts one doesn't have that. We don't want you to automatically go to the home one with that. That wouldn't be good. But they both have this action set up. And that when that changes, it will include different views. So here's a switch. Switches are one of my favorite things in the world. They're so nice. But if this action equals home, it will include the view/home.php. If that action equals error, it'll take the error page. If that action includes login, it will take us to the login page. If it includes registration, it will take us to the registration page. That's set up for both of those, just with the right syntax set up, which is pretty nice. So before, when we said here, when we hover over let me scoot this back over. Hover over that My Account, in the very bottom there, it shows that. That's it saying, hey, if you click this, it will perform this action, and this action is located within these pages. So that's all nice. If we go through and look at the home page, it's all set up all nice and pretty. Well, kind of pretty. But we have those for the links right there. So you can see it's going to tell us that to do that, go to Acme Accounts index.php and perform the PHP action equals login. So when we click that, it'll go there and make sure that that variable equals login, which then in the index pages, it will make it include the view.login PHP, make it very modulation. So that's included, and same thing for the logo up there. And then down here we have the nav list that we included as well. I don't think we had anything else really. Login page set up the same way. Here's the logo one, and then the login page one. And then of course we have the field sets we set up, and the need to register button that has a function here on click that will perform some scripting here that will essentially do the same thing of taking it to that base path with the action equal to registration. On the registration page, same thing. We have to go to the home for the logo, and as well as the login page. And then we have their fields all set up to input the information, and here we have a button again to perform the action login for the script function login. And down here we have that function which basically just points to the action equals login. All nice and dandy, set up pretty nice. I think that's everything we have. We went over validation, we went over CSS, we showed you how the logo and the My Accounts, the image and the link work on all the pages, the home, login, and registration views. We showed that the controllers work and parses the appropriate names. We showed the action variables, and I think everything's good. Thank you for taking this time, and peace out.